should do all the remaining defensive tackles.
Listen, if you want a side here, pretend building it, you gotta get it in 5 seconds. There you go.
Yeah, just let the cash grab before contract. Good? Sir.
This is the quietest I've ever heard this building.
It's because we're not relentless. We don't swarm. We just sit here.
I mean, no, I've been in like every room, you know, that's notable. I've never heard that level of quiet. Usually there's some tremendous white noise in these.
Trucks.
Yeah.
Hustle.
Mysterious noises. In the business office, you can play guess that noise, because like stuff is rolling overhead.
Well, you know who's coming now. You know whose cart that is. You know whose roller bag.
Sometimes you get some cold.
What's the last day of rodeo?
Sunday. What the heck was that?
It's hectic over here then, isn't it?
Hmm?
It's a big day crowd.
And it's spring break too, so all the kids are home.
Traffic, huh? Yeah, you should have. Should have told me.
You should have told me that you had
I was in the area by like 1:40.
for the picture, DJ?
It's a problem.
Two.
Wax too?
Women's big is awesome. Right, Coach?
I'm not saying a word.
Right.
What?
What's better than
so just they visited children in the Anderson or cancer patients? Like adults?
Adults and children.
Yeah.
Mostly children.
Who attended?
Denzel.
Yeah, well, so your church pay shares,
Where
is
they
it
gonna
better?
be first?
Good part.
It is cheaper doing that.
Dallas.
Oh, good, there's a second.
Yeah, bro.
I'm good with it.
I'm good. I'm just here we're waiting for Joe Mixon to do Hunter press conference.
I like this
Maybe
one.
like 15. Yeah, hopefully soon. Just we're waiting. What's going on you're in Alabama? Nice. So yeah, we're talking about Armstead, but we have Buffalo option. Also, Tennessee, who's a defensive tackle from Charles, is visiting today. So they are.
I got a dog.
Yeah, he has other teams too, including the they had outbid on
Thought it was a mini, but
they
it's not.
offered 12, they wouldn't budge. They just said so. They took 15 a year. They moved to Cincinnati.
DJ, you wouldn't even think of that.
Nothing to DJ either.
DJ,
Simmons
you got a pup?
or Andre Days.
What's your name? Cousin Threes?
They have a nice
His name's
rush.
Evie.
Not on there.
Yeah, but they're still they're in a visit.
Nice.
Tim Sessler.
I would name it like Leon. Carl Jolteon.
I thought about it, but like his skin color is exact.
As Evie?
James
Okay.
Hayes. I was getting 5 sacks 1 year.
Because he hates throwing strikes.
He's only 26.
Yes.
Allergic to He has similar skin color as me.
Cody, I grew up, I had a turtle named Squirtle. I kid you not. I literally did.
They decided on Sunday.
They're totally reworking his swing and his swing.
DJ named the dog Quarters. You think I'm gonna name? You think I'm gonna name my dog Bobby? Or Bella?
Okay.
My dog played with a dog last night named Bella.
Thanks, bro. Onward. Yes. Have a good workout. I enjoy.
That's named my dog.
It's a nice. I've been there. Man, it's a nice town.
Maybe that.
Not too
I
far
mean,
from
my,
ATL.
DJ, my dog's name is human being. It's just got a lot of X's at the end.
What's your dog name?
Max, but it's M-A-X-X. Max.
Max?
But it's M-A-X-X-S.
That Max will be,
Do you know a male named Max with 3 X's?
I know plenty of males named Max.
Actually,
God's gonna pay bills.
Yes.
George Bank had.
Yeah,
Because he's triple X, Vin Diesel.
6.
Vin Diesel.
Max is gonna pay bills.
Vin Diesel.
Ones for 4. So
Vin
he said
Diesel.
something.
Yeah, that's where we go with.
Yes, sir.
To be fair, my wife did veto, well, I want to name my baby for adoption, because I want to name her Voltex. She's like, hell no.
I would have pushed for that though.
I did. I went all the way down to the wire.
Actually, I had names. It was,
I just thought you guys, because I figured that's fresh on new.
I think I had.
And I thought, what if they don't know? This is a pretty good one.
So I think the options were. I think Cynical was an option.
I would have been okay with that. Would have been fine.
Cynical was an option.
I was, when you called me, I just finished.
You didn't go with Bailey, which was good.
I didn't
I
know
got
what.
You didn't go with Bailey for Chikorita. That was good.
drive, and then I figured.
I said,
You have to give yourself as much time as you normally do.
But like I don't want a dog that has a lot of.
And I was like, I'm here for something, and.
Letters?
Syllables.
Ah.
They didn't ultimately start to wait because you
Don't like
get in for like 15 minutes.
It was like
They just did the tweets, yeah.
you gonna blame the rodeo? Yeah, blame the rodeo. So 22? Like,
newest Texan. We'll open it up for questions.
Daniil, to play for your hometown team, to kind of come full circle, what does it mean to you?
It means a lot. You know, it's an honor to be able to come back and play in front of my family and all the people that I grew up with. I know they've been pretty excited about the news lately, and they'll be fun to be able to come to a game and see me play.
Daniil, from afar, watching what the Texans were able to accomplish this past season, what drew you here? Obviously, the hometown tie-in, obviously, the success they had last year. How feeling was that as part of this?
I mean, it was a big part of it, you know. I remember last year during the playoffs, I actually came to the game against the Browns, and I like what I saw there. So, and just the home feeling and how the guys were on the field playing together for each other and the way they swarmed the ball on defense, that was a big part of it. So I'm excited about that.
Daniil, when you were going through the contract negotiation, this isn't your first time for looking for a new deal. What were some things that you were looking for wherever you wanted to land?
I mean, anything that has to be dealing with contracts, I leave that to my agent. But the biggest thing was just having a good amount of guarantees. You know, you play the game of football, you know, you got to make sure you're guaranteed a lot of things. So.
But from a game point standpoint, what were some things you were looking for defensively, certain scheme fits, coordination?
Oh, okay. Just being able to just go after the quarterback. You know, and the Texans, they showed that they were able to do it, and that's been in my DNA since I came into the NFL. And I'm happy to be able to go out there and just play for my teammates and bring that to the table. Oh man, that kid right there. I mean, he's exciting. You know, has a lot of tools. And I was with him earlier, and he just can't stop jumping. How eager he is to just go out there and just rush the passer together. Very good kid. I'm excited to just be able to go out there and teach him a lot of things that I know, and help him become a better player. And same, learn a lot from him also.
What do you feel like your acquisition to the team could, obviously the Texans, the season ending the division round, what do you think your acquisition could do in terms of being able to potentially get them over the hump in the conference with other elite quarterbacks?
You know, I feel like the biggest thing about going into a football game is affecting the quarterback. You know, and if you have a team that's able to affect the opposite team's quarterback, it gives you a better chance of winning the game. So, you know, I like what we see here, what I see here with the D-line, and I'm able to add my attributes and skills towards that and able to affect the other team's quarterback.
When you're growing up, were you a Texans fan? Were you a fan of a team or a player who you looked up to?
Man, when I was younger, I grew up in Mario Williams, Coach Ryan's. You know, I've seen that era, and I've seen all the stuff that they went through. So I was a big fan of Mario Williams and what he was doing. And I try to model my game after that sometimes, but I realize, you know, there's some things that he could do that are just not for me. So, but I grew up in that era, and I liked what I saw from that team.
Daniil, what do you like from Coach D'Amico Ryans and what he brings as not just a coach, but also as a former player that is now transitioned to the next stage of his life?
I like that he understands the players. You know, he understands players and having them being able to go out there and play for each other as a one unit. He brings in the family aspect of playing football. You know, it's not an individual sport. You got to go out there and play for each other. So that's one of the biggest part about it. And he understands us players about what we need and what we want in order to be successful.
You mentioned going to the playoff game. I was curious what prompted that, and you said you like what you saw. I was wondering if you could expand a little bit more on the things that you liked.
I mean, I was home and I didn't have nothing else to do, and there was a playoff game was going on, so I was like, all right, let me go check it out. And went there. Man, the way they were just playing together, you know, the excitement, everybody celebrating for each other, you know, that hit me. So I was just thinking during this process, I was just thinking about that, you know, just being home and just seeing the excitement that they had, and that played a big part of it.
Daniil, talking to your high school coaches at Morton Ranch, they talked about how you continue to give back, giving the jerseys that the players have a lot of pride in. Your connections to Morton Ranch, what does that mean to you, and kind of just getting started there and the follow-up?
You know, it means a lot. You know, I was at that school when it first started. You know, been in the first playoff game that they've had, and then they've just been continuing to climb ladders ever since. You know, and it's very important to give back to where I came from. You know, they helped me in order to be where I'm at today, and that's a big part of who I am. So it's always important to just go back and just give back to my team.
And your track background, high jump, 400 meters, all that stuff, how much does that influence what you're doing as you're kind of like in the track blocks? And that setting it now, coming out of your three-point stance, getting back to quarterback?
I mean, I'm Jamaican, so it's in my DNA to run track. So it plays a big part of it, you know, because playing on the D-line, you got to get out the blocks, get off, getting towards the quarterback. So it all translates over to playing football.
I know you play on defense, but how much does it help to look on the other side of the ball and then you have a quarterback and C.J. Stroud? And what do you see from him just in your days while you were on this side?
You know, it means a lot, especially having a quarterback like him being able to be in the position that he is at such a young age. You know, that's very impressive. It brings the team closer together and it gives them something to play for.
Daniel, you mentioned Will Anderson earlier, but what are some of your thoughts joining the defense that also had Derek Stingley Jr. and Christian Harris as well?
You know, some of the biggest things that I've noticed is that being able to just go every play. You know, we'll have interior pressure this year, and I feel like that's a big thing. Just having me and Will on the edge and the interior pressure, that's going to be a massive increase from what I saw last year.
Daniil, you wore 99 with the Vikings. It's kind of a special number here. Do you anticipate wearing that or having to change or what?
Man, 99. You know, that's JJ's number. You know, he's done a lot with that number. You know, I'm not even gonna mess with it. So to be able to do what he's done with that number for the community and the Texans, you know, I'm just leaving that under him. So I've decided to possibly go with the number 55. So.
You were drafted by the Vikings, you've done so well there. Probably was the most impactful defensive player on the team last year. What were your emotions when they kind of gave you a message that they weren't going to bring you back?
I mean, I always felt like they were going to bring me back, but, you know, business is business, and I just wanted to be very thankful for them giving me the opportunity to play in the NFL because there was a lot of teams out there that, you know, didn't give me the opportunity, and they were one of the ones that wanted to, and I was very thankful for that. You know, went back, thought through all the years of just playing there and how much of I grew as a player, and where I'm at today is because of them, and I'm thankful for that.
Daniil, as a former LSU player, kind of going back to Derek Stingley Jr., just being that part of a university known for being DBU, what have you seen from him in his growth from year 1 to year 2?
Could you repeat that question?
Derek Stingley Jr., another LSU grad, what have you seen from his growth from year 1 to year 2, just from afar?
Oh, the speed of his game. He's going out there. He's moving faster than what I've seen. Making plays. You know, that's what you do as a DBU, especially when you go to LSU. You know, so. But yeah, he's playing faster, making plays. You know, from what I've seen so far.
What have your conversations been like with D'Amico Ryans, and did you mention to him that you grew up watching him play?
Oh yeah, I sat with him earlier. We talked for about an hour. He was just talking to me about the game of football. You know, how it's able to impact your family and everything around you, and being able to just go out there and then just doing things the right way and just playing together as a team. You know, that's big time, especially when it just feeds off of each other. That kind of energy, it feeds off of your teammates. So that's one of the biggest things he talked about. You know, just playing together as a unit, playing together as a team. There's never never a single individual out there just doing everything by himself. Everything works as a unit.
What are your mom's thoughts of you coming back to Houston so she doesn't have to go up to Minnesota to see you play?
Oh man, she was excited. I'm telling you, everybody was excited. My family, my coaches, they were all excited. Everybody that wasn't able to go to Minnesota to go to a game, they're finally able to come see me play and come see the Texans play.
In regards to the family, did you, obviously you enjoyed the environment, did you interact with any of the Texans players or any of the Texans coaching staff or anything like that after the game, especially seeing the energy that you saw that felt that was very positive?
I wasn't able to do that because I left early because of the traffic. So, yeah.
Ride ticket regularly, you didn't get a hookup or sideline pass or nothing?
So my agency got me a ticket. So we were able to figure something out. Got me a ticket, but I liked what I saw. I mean, good energy and all that.
I don't know if you've thought about this, and maybe you haven't, but this is the city you grew up in. So, what impact do you kind of hope to have being here? For as long as you are here.
The biggest thing I feel like I need to do while I'm home is to be a bigger impact on my community. give back to the kids. Showing that there's a way in order to get where you want to be in life. So I feel like that's the biggest thing that I'm going to be doing around here.
Last two guys. Daniil, do you remember when was the moment you started to realize that potentially coming back home was an actual reality?
I mean, honestly, I've been hearing it a lot from people, like family and friends, like Texans, and it's just like, how it is, the business. So free agency came, and I just kind of figuring things out, me and my agent, and it would have been just better for just like me to be here with my family. Great football team, great organization, great quarterback, great front office staff. That played a big role in it. So, yeah.
There's a long list of news stories in the past of nicknames that teammates and friends of yours have thrown at you, especially with all of your workout and your body build and all that. Any one of them stand out that you like the most?
Well, I've been called Vortex. I've been called Gumby. I've been called He-Man. But I feel like the biggest ones that I like was from my first coach. He called me Gumby, Andre Patterson. So that was a cartoon before my time. So, yeah.
All right, thanks, Neil.
All right. Thanks, guys.
You asking me? Wait, I was breaking sports. I was eating. I'm just standing up. He's sitting down.
DJ.
He stopped talking to
I know that, but I'm saying like,
the reporters. I guess he like boycotted those
Yeah,
specific two.
I know that.
He gets very. Yeah, he gets very.
Where he got a phone?
I just said that. All right.
Big Sam gets really upset about questions about the incident at his house. Like brings kids and moms to his house. So he shot at them. They thought that they were trying to break in. Gumby was autocorrected to Gumbo.
Hey, Randy, who you how's your car, man?
I feel bad for the
I
wives.
wanna get
This
it.
time of
She
year.
said,
Sure. I saw your car.
This time of year such a wives.
So what you see?
Shannon, your sisters have been rodeo. Okay, I feel bad for the wives this time of year. It's hectic. She asked, will you send him a couple of like threes? He said he'll profile. I thought he would pull the clips, like have culture, has the men's, like a full one. Michael, our new digital. He took me every quote. photo, basically just like I don't think he meant to like that, but he ripped off the whole school. Didn't do a profile. I was getting him some additional clothes to teach him.
He did not just say that.
He only used
Drake's?
Did he just say?
that's his whole story. He didn't like go and like talk to like not talk to people, but like like pull clips, like say in high school, they used to say this. At LSU, is just basically like, quick thing he's impressed with it.
Make sure I was
However, yeah. He's been there.
All right, guys. At the podium, introducing Joe Mason. Before you guys ask questions, if you guys can state your name and affiliation, that'd be helpful. Appreciate it.
Joe, Aaron Wilson from KPRC2 TV. When you think about how you fit into this offense and what Bobby Sloan does, how do you feel about like kind of what your style play is for this offense?
Yeah, I feel honestly, I feel great being in this here situation. Got a great group of guys around me. Talk to the coaches, and just where they see me playing in this here offense is definitely exciting times, man. So I just can't wait to get going.
Brian Bearfield, every man told you Sarge with right to the Texas Rock USA today.
So yeah.
You got a chance to see the Houston Texans play this past season up in Cincinnati. What did you notice about their offensive scheme, and what did you think about CJ?
Yeah, man. Well, CJ, he's a phenomenal player. I mean, obviously he was the Rookie of the Year, and that ain't by no fluke. I think that we have a great group of guys in this here locker room. I was talking with D'Amico, and it's a lot of guys running around, young, don't know no better, and ready to get after it. And, I've definitely been fortunate to be a part of something like that. So it's a great thing coming into this situation and, basically picking up where I left off, man. So definitely in a great position here and definitely excited to, start with my new beginnings.
What similarities do you see from the Bengals and what you see now with the Texans? There's a lot of similar pieces from both iterations.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really say similar. Only reason why is just because I really haven't been in here too much to really know and get around and see the guys, going and things like that. But, the guys in Cincinnati, great group of guys. And, I tip my hat off to everybody in that locker room, man. And, with the guys in here, it's a great feeling to feel wanted and be around and, just feel like you're going to be a part of that offense and a big part of it. And, for me, I can't do nothing but, be thankful for that, be in this position and get ready for what's to come. And I'm definitely excited for it, and I'm definitely looking forward to this season for sure.
Cole Thompson, FanNation.com. Joe, for starters, welcome to Houston.
Appreciate it.
For second, what was your initial reaction when you found out that you were
Man, I mean, it was definitely a shocker. I could just say that. It was definitely a shocker.
Jonathan Alexander, Houston Chronicle. Hope you're doing well, man. You said you spoke with the coaching staff. What did they see envisioning your role being and how you fit into this offense? And what do you think about it?
I think these guys, like I said earlier, they're young, they fly around, they make plays, and I think that, where I could come in as, bringing that part of that attitude and getting the guys to come along and being able to, make plays and finish the job and get over the hump. I mean, that's what they brought me in for, and I firmly feel like I'll be able to get the job done and make things happen. So I definitely look forward to it, and I'm just ready to get after it, honestly.
Hey, Kobe Davis, Sports Illustrated. What is some of your first impression of Coach?
Oh yeah, man. When I talked to D'Amico about, what was it, 2 days ago, for me, I thought, when I got on the phone with him, it was like, it was a hell of a feeling, man. It was like, me feeling like I want to be here, like he embraced me, and he made me feel like I'm wanted, and I love that about him. He was once a player as well, and I think that with what he brings in terms of his intensity and him wanting to be around a great group of men that wants to he pretty much lead by example. And if you see him, he's very enthusiastic on the sideline. He's jumping up and down while his players making plays. And I mean, who wouldn't want to play for a guy like that, man? So I'm definitely feel like I'm here. I fit the culture and what they do and what they want to bring. So it's definitely a humbling time to be here, and I'm definitely ready and excited for this new beginning for sure.
Speaking of culture, you've been in the league long enough to have seen, some of the things that the Texans went through as far as some of the adversity they went through the previous 3 seasons before D'Amico. How do you feel coming to this organization after watching them last year and
Yeah.
knowing that you're going to be a part of helping them build and continue that culture?
Yeah, man. I mean, it was no different like how we were in Cincinnati. You know, we struggled at first when the head coach was there, and I felt like, we brought in a great group of guys. Thought that ownership did a hell of a job bringing them guys in and signed a lot of free agents, did a great job in the draft, got some special players, and I think that we put everything together. And I think that what we got boiling here is pretty much the same thing. I thought the, ownership here, they did a hell of a job with getting, guys like me. You got Daniil Hunter, and they bring in a lot of guys, and them just two players. But I think they brought in maybe like 8 guys free agency and things like that. But I just, the things that they got cooking in here, I mean, the city, they should definitely be excited because it's nothing but excited things to be excited about. So I think that what we got here cooking right now is on the right track, and it's a lot of things to look forward to.
It was shocking for you to be traded. What was that 24 hours like? First, your reports come out after they signed Zach Moss, which will be released. Then all of a sudden, a trade. And does that give you any motivational fuel to say, hey, well, I'm not only happy to be here, but I want to show the Bengals what they're missing out on?
I mean, for me, like I said, it was definitely shocking. I took that 24 to 48 hours to hurt. It took a while, and I'm still, having, emotional feelings about it. But that's a place, where I could forever feel like that's home for me. And, like I said, I'm just very grateful that, them fans, they embraced me the way that they did. And I just love everything about the way that them fans were. We bought the city of Cincinnati. We got it lit back again. And, I plan on bringing that same thing here. These fans, I'm sure, they got a taste of it last year. But I feel like with what we got in the making, man, I think that it's going to be a great thing. And, like I said, man, I'm just excited to be here, feel wanted, and, I just can't wait to make the most of my opportunity when my number is called.
Throughout your career, you've had 1,200 or more scrimmage yards 5 times in your career. What's allowed you to be that effective, that dual threat weapon, and how are you going to be able to bring that to Houston?
Yeah, man. I've had a hell of a run in Cincinnati. I think that the way that I train in the off season plays a major part in that. With the opportunities that I got, pretty much tried to make the most of it. I thought that with my running back coach, Jay Hill. I thought Justin Hill, by the way, he did a hell of a job with making sure, we was motivated each and every day. I think that, that's what changed our whole perspective of, the way we attack the day. And, I just can't say nothing but great things about him because, I think that in terms of really taking that turn and leap of being a pro, I think that he definitely helped me become that pro that I am today, man. So, shout out to my guy, Jay Hill, and, I obviously wish him the best in his career and what he's going to do because I think that he'll do great things. But, like I said, for me, it's more so, just attacking the offseason and, my number being called, deliver. I mean, I was fortunate enough, bro, to have a lot of group of men around me that they were all special. You know what I'm saying? We had Chase out there. We had T. We had TB. We had a few really good tight ends, my years being there. And, we had Joe Burrow. So, I had a hell of a supporting cast around me, man. And I think that what we got here is, the same type of firepower, bro. So I definitely look forward to, like I said, being a big part of this. And I'm very excited, man, to come out here with my new teammates, bro, and, really, get after it for real. So definitely look forward to it.
Champion Johnson out of KPRC. This one's pretty simple. What are the Houston Texans getting from Joe Mixon?
Yeah, man. One is a leader. I've been a captain the last 3 years in Cincinnati. When I speak, I lead and, speak with command. Guys, they listen and they feed off of me. And, I'm going to just continue to still be the same person that I've been since I walked in out there when I was 20 years old, man. And I've always been a leader, lead by example, and I do be a vocal leader as well. I think that they're definitely getting a playmaker, and I think that the way things was being explained in the meetings that they're willing to showcase everything that I could do, which is very exciting. I've been waiting for this a long time, and I just can't wait to make the most of every opportunity that I can, man, because I just know the type of player that I am and the guys that's around here and the supporting cast around. I think that I definitely could take this thing to the next level. And, with the quarterback we got in CJ, man, like I said, he's phenomenal, and I know for a fact he's going to make that next jump. And that's in terms of them playoff wins. But obviously, we take them one game at a time. Got to build the camaraderie around the team. And I feel like with me coming in here, and I'm sure they already got that as well, but, I'm here to make sure we all gel together at a high level. We all competing, and we're going to do that each and every day, whether it's on the field, off the field. I think that, like I said, what we got in the making here is going to – everybody, I think Houston got nothing but, great things coming their way, and, to be proud with everything that we're building here.
Jonathan and Cole to close.
You mentioned D'Amico having played in the league before. I'm curious, why is that enticing for players who maybe want to look for a destination? And what do you feel like the biggest benefits were in having played for a coach who had played in the league? Zach Taylor also played in the league as well.
Well, with D'Amico, man, if you just see him on the sidelines, bro, you could tell, he want to be out there. He running around, he jumping, he doing all the things that a player do. They all turned up, getting after it, and I think that with what D'Amico brings, he's bringing that player that he was, and all he doing is transition it into coaching. And I think that he does a great job with leading his defense for number one, making sure they match his intensity. And I truly feel like he's the one who has that train going, and obviously it correlates to the players. And I think that, Houston have a hell of a defense. They got a lot of young guys, just getting after it. They fly into the football, causing turnovers and things like that. And I think that, like I said, what we got on offense, we're gonna do the same thing in terms of, scoring a lot of touchdowns, making a lot of splash plays. And I feel like as we playing complementary football, I think would be a damn team to be reckoned with, man. So I definitely look forward to this 2024 season, man, and I'm just very excited.
Last one, Cole.
Joe, it's a two-part question. Most fans are always wondering what next jersey's coming out. Have you decided on what number you want to wear here? Will it be 20 or
Yeah, man. I thought about changing it, but I think I'm gonna stick to the 2-8. Just go ahead and stick to the traditional number of running backs, and 2-8 is gonna be where it is. And I promise you, like I said, it's you expect a lot from that number this year. I promise you that.
And then you played with two of the best young receivers in Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. But
Yeah.
You're playing with two of the other young best receivers in Tank Dell and Nico Collins. What have
Mhm.
you seen from them last season and what they can bring to this offense moving forward?
Yeah, man. Even Noah Brown too. I think that he's a hell of a player as well. I mean, I think he ran it up for 200 on us in Cincinnati, man, and it was like, damn. Like, I mean, like I said, I'm kind of familiar with the players that we have here. You know, not too much, but you know, Tank Dell, he's a hell of a young guy. I think he's a rookie, and I think that you know his sky is the limit, man. I mean, he could do whatever, you know, in space. You know, taking the top off the defense. And, I mean, I think Noah Brown did the same thing. And Collins, I mean, he's a very good possession, and he'll go get it down deep too, man. So I definitely feel like, you know, with what we have here, we got the right thing stirring and cooking, and we just got to make sure we bringing everybody, you know, along the way to, you know, being on the road to greatness. But, you know, in terms of, you know, with the offense, I think that we just got to do whatever we can, man, to take care of the football, make plays, and obviously come with that intensity each and every week. And I think that we'll be happy with the results that we get.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
72 yards.
200.